If you're over 50 and trying to lose fat, you've probably heard the same advice over and over. Just do more cardio. But let's be honest, spending an hour walking on a treadmill or pedaling away on a bike can feel exhausting, repetitive, and discouraging. And for many older adults, the results don't match the effort. It's frustrating to work so hard and still see the scale barely move, especially when your joints ache more than your muscles. But here's the truth. You don't need long workouts or high-impact routines to lose body fat. In fact, the most effective way for seniors to slim down isn't through cardio at all. It's through short, gentle, full-body movements that trigger something called EPOC, or excess post-exercise oxygen consumption. That means your body continues to burn calories long after you stop moving, while you're relaxing, cooking, or even watching TV. And the best part? These exercises are easy to learn, require no equipment, and are designed specifically for adults between the ages of 50 and 70. They work with your body, not against it, helping you improve balance, build muscle, and burn stubborn fat safely from home. In this video, we're going to walk through 5 easy home exercises that can help reduce body fat by up to 15% in just 8 weeks, if you stay consistent. No jumping, no fancy machines, just smart, science-backed movement made for your stage of life. Make sure to watch through to the end, because exercise number 2 is not only one of the most joint-friendly options, but it's also one of the most effective fat-burning techniques for older adults that almost no one talks about. Let's get started. Exercise 1. Weighted walking. Turn your walk into a fat-burning machine. Weighted walking is one of the easiest ways to increase your fat burning without increasing stress on your joints. It takes something your body already knows how to do, walking, and simply adds a small challenge that boosts calorie burn and activates more muscles. For adults over 50, it's an ideal way to increase metabolism while also building endurance, strength, and balance. To get started, you'll need a comfortable backpack. Place a few light items inside, a towel-wrapped dumbbell, a couple of books, or water bottles, and strap it on securely. The weight doesn't need to be heavy. In fact, starting with about 10% of your body weight is plenty. That means if you weigh 150 pounds, you'd begin with around 15 pounds of added weight. Then simply go for a gentle walk, either outside, around your home, or even at a shopping mall if the weather isn't ideal. Aim for 15 to 30 minutes at a steady, moderate pace, keeping your spine tall, shoulders relaxed, and breathing steady. As you walk, breathe in gently through your nose for a few steps, then exhale slowly through your mouth. Keeping this relaxed breathing pattern will help your heart and lungs stay comfortable, even with the added challenge. What's remarkable is how such a simple change, carrying a bit of extra weight, can multiply the impact of your walk. Studies show that walking with a modest load can increase calorie burn by up to 50% compared to walking unweighted. That's a massive difference over time, especially if you walk regularly. The key is to stay upright and avoid leaning forward, which some people do instinctively when they carry a backpack. Leaning puts strain on the lower back and decreases the efficiency of the exercise. If you find yourself leaning, or if your knees or back feel uncomfortable, reduce the weight. It's not about pushing yourself to the limit. It's about staying consistent in a way that feels manageable and safe. If walking for long periods feels difficult, don't worry. You can break it into shorter walks throughout the day. Even walking around your home for 5 or 10 minutes at a time with a light load can add up. And if balance is a concern, feel free to use a cane or walker. You'll still be engaging your muscles more than during an unweighted walk, and over time, that adds up to real progress. This exercise doesn't just help with fat burning. It strengthens your legs, hips, and core, muscles that are vital for staying mobile, steady, and confident. It also improves posture, supports your heart health, and helps you tackle everyday tasks like climbing stairs or carrying groceries more easily. For older adults, it's one of the most accessible and effective forms of movement you can do. In short, it's walking, but smarter. And it's one of the best ways to start turning your body into a fat-burning machine, no matter your age. Exercise 2. Jump rope. No jumping required. Boost your fat burn and brain power. When most people think of jumping rope, they picture kids in a playground or professional athletes training in a gym. But what many don't realize is that this simple tool, when modified properly, can be one of the most powerful, low-impact fat-burning exercises for adults over 50. And here's the best part. You don't even have to leave the ground to get the benefits. That's right. If jumping is too jarring on your knees, hips, or ankles, you can still do a rope-free version of this movement called phantom rope. It mimics the same upper and lower body coordination, elevates your heart rate, and activates key muscle groups, all without the impact. This makes it especially useful for older adults who want to burn fat, improve balance, and strengthen their cardiovascular system safely. Here's how to do it. Stand upright with your feet hip-width apart and your hands down by your sides, as if you're holding a jump rope handle in each hand. Then, begin rotating your wrists in a circular motion, as if swinging an invisible rope. At the same time, lift your heels gently off the floor one at a time in a marching rhythm. You don't need to jump. Just a light lift of the heels, keeping your toes in contact with the floor, is enough to get your heart rate up and your muscles moving. Keep your core gently engaged, your shoulders relaxed, and your gaze forward. As you settle into the rhythm, breathe naturally. Inhale through the nose, exhale through the mouth, keeping your breath smooth and steady. This helps regulate your energy and prevents fatigue. The key here isn't how high you jump, it's the coordination, movement, and consistency. Even 5 minutes of this phantom rope motion can give you similar benefits to a longer cardio session on a bike or treadmill. What makes this movement especially powerful for fat burning is that it involves multiple systems at once. Your arms are working to rotate, your calves and ankles are engaging with every lift, and your core is stabilizing your body with each movement. This full body coordination doesn't just raise your heart rate, it also trains your brain. In fact, research shows that activities like jump rope, which require timing and rhythm, can help support cognitive function, motor control, and mental focus in older adults. If you're just starting out, try doing this movement for 30 seconds, then rest for 30 to 60 seconds. Repeat for 3 to 5 rounds. As you build endurance, you can aim for 1 to 2 minutes of continuous movement before resting. You can even hold a light rope in your hands for added realism, but it's not necessary. Your body responds to the movement pattern, not the equipment. Now, let's address a few common issues. If your shoulders start to feel tight, lower your hands slightly and check that you're not shrugging. If balance is a concern, perform the movement next to a chair, wall, or countertop you can lightly touch for support. And if you feel short of breath or dizzy, stop, sit, and rest until you feel recovered. The beauty of this exercise is that it's scalable. You can do it for just a couple of minutes at a time throughout the day and still gain significant benefits. Over time, it improves cardiovascular endurance, coordination, and calorie burn without putting wear and tear on your joints. So whether you use an actual rope or simply mimic the motion, this simple activity can help accelerate your fat loss and leave you feeling more alert, steady, and energized. Exercise 3. Modified burpees. Full body. Fat burner without the strain. The word burpee might bring back memories of tough gym classes or intense workouts that left you breathless. And yes, in its traditional form, the burpee is one of the most powerful fat-burning exercises out there. But for older adults, the classic version, with its jumps, push-ups, and floor-to-ceiling movements, can feel intimidating or even unsafe. That's why we're going to introduce a modified version that keeps all the fat-burning benefits without putting unnecessary pressure on your joints. At its core, a burpee combines strength and cardio in one seamless movement. It engages your legs, hips, core, chest, and arms, all while raising your heart rate and activating what's known as the afterburn effect. This means your metabolism stays elevated even after you're done exercising. And when adjusted for older adults, it becomes an efficient, safe way to build strength, endurance, and burn calories in a short amount of time. To begin, stand with your feet about shoulder width apart. Slowly lower yourself into a squat position only as far as feels comfortable, and place your hands on your thighs or just above your knees for support. If you're able, place your hands on a sturdy chair or bench in front of you for balance. From here, step 1 foot back at a time, gently, so that you enter a modified standing plank position with your hands on the chair. Your body should be in a straight line from your head to your heels. Hold here for a breath or two, then step your feet back in, returning to the starting position. Finally, reach your arms gently overhead and lift your chest as if you're celebrating your effort. That's 1 repetition. Throughout the movement, focus on breathing steadily. Inhale as you step back, exhale as you return, and reach. Keep your core muscles gently braced to protect your back and move at a pace that feels controlled, not rushed. If stepping back feels too difficult, you can modify further by keeping 1 foot planted and only stepping back with the other. And if lifting your arms overhead is challenging for your shoulders, simply keep the hands at heart level or perform a small forward reach instead. The goal here isn't to move quickly, it's to build consistency and confidence. Start with just 5 to 8 repetitions and take a short rest after each set. Over time, as you build stamina, you can add more rounds or shorten your rest periods. Even a few sets of these modified burpees can increase your heart rate, engage multiple muscle groups, and leave you feeling more energized throughout the day. One of the most overlooked benefits of this movement is how it supports your ability to get up and down from chairs, beds, or the floor. It mimics real-life movements that matter, like standing up after kneeling, reaching overhead, or stepping backwards safely. You're not just burning fat, you're retraining your body to move well in everyday life. Exercise. 4. Battle rope alternatives. Upper body fat. Burn without the impact. If you've ever seen someone whipping thick ropes up and down at the gym, you might have thought, "That's not for me." And in its original form, you'd be right. Battle ropes require fast, forceful movements and can strain the shoulders and back if done incorrectly. But when modified for older adults, this style of movement becomes one of the safest and most effective ways to burn fat, build upper body endurance, and improve posture, all without heavy lifting or joint impact. Here's the principle. When you move your arms repeatedly with light resistance, it raises your heart rate, activates your core, and burns calories fast. But instead of using heavy ropes, we'll use either a pair of light dumbbells or even small water bottles. If you don't have weights at home, rolled up towels or resistance bands held loosely can work too. The goal is to mimic the same rhythm and movement pattern of battle ropes in a way that's comfortable for your body. Begin in a standing or seated position with your back upright and your feet planted firmly on the floor. Hold a small weight in each hand. Let your arms hang at your sides with a gentle bend in the elbows. Now, begin raising and lowering your arms in an alternating pattern, as if you're creating waves in water with each hand. Your movement should be small, quick, and controlled. This back and forth rhythm gets the muscles of your shoulders, arms, chest, and upper back working together. As you continue, you'll notice your breathing naturally increase. That's a good thing. Keep your core gently engaged and avoid letting your shoulders creep up toward your ears. Relax the neck. The key is to keep the motion going in short bursts, 20 to 30 seconds at a time, followed by a short rest. You can build up to 5 to 10 rounds depending on how you feel. Breathing should remain steady throughout. try inhaling through your nose as the arms lift and exhaling through your mouth as they lower. The movement is small, but the effects are big. You're not just burning fat, you're also training the upper body muscles that help with posture, balance, and day-to-day strength, like lifting objects, reaching shelves, or even catching yourself if you trip. Just be mindful not to go too fast at first. Begin with 20 seconds of motion followed by 40 seconds of rest. Try 3 rounds on your first day, then build up over time. You'll be amazed how quickly this simple movement gets the blood flowing and the muscles firing. It's also a great way to wake up stiff shoulders or fight afternoon sluggishness. You don't need ropes. You don't need a gym. Just 2 light objects and a little determination, and you've got yourself one of the most senior-friendly fat-burning exercises available today. Exercise 5. Weighted squats. Build muscle, burn fat, and stay independent. Of all the movements in this video, the squat might be the most important because it directly affects your ability to live independently as you age. Every time you stand up from a chair, use the toilet, or get out of bed, you're doing a version of a squat. And when you add just a little resistance to this movement, it transforms into one of the most effective fat-burning, muscle-building exercises you can do after 50. But let's be clear, this is not about squatting heavy weights at the gym. The goal here is to use just enough resistance to stimulate your muscles while keeping your joints safe. For most older adults, simply holding a light dumbbell, a water jug, or even a backpack in front of your chest is more than enough to make your muscles work harder without risk. To begin, find a sturdy chair and stand in front of it with your feet about shoulder width apart and your toes pointing slightly outward. Hold your weight close to your chest with both hands, keeping your elbows tucked in. Slowly begin to bend your knees and lower your hips back, as if you're going to sit down. Allow your hips to move first, not your knees. Keep your chest lifted, your eyes forward, and your heels grounded. Lower down until you lightly touch the chair, then press through your heels to return to a standing position. That's 1 repetition. If sitting all the way down is too difficult, place a cushion on the chair to reduce the range of motion. Over time, as your legs grow stronger, you can remove the cushion and squat deeper. If holding a weight feels too challenging at first, simply perform bodyweight squats until your confidence builds. What matters most is that you keep your spine aligned and your movements slow and steady. There's no need to rush. Breathe in gently as you lower and exhale as you return to standing. Try to keep your core muscles engaged throughout the movement to support your lower back. One of the most common mistakes older adults make during squats is allowing the knees to collapse inward. To prevent this, focus on pressing your knees slightly outward in line with your toes as you rise. Start with just 8 to 10 repetitions and rest for a minute before doing another set. 2 to 3 sets performed a few times a week is more than enough to see significant results over time, and the benefits go far beyond fat loss. Weighted squats strengthen the quadriceps, hamstrings, glutes, calves, and core, all of which are essential for balance, walking, stair climbing, and injury prevention. Stronger leg muscles also reduce the risk of falls, which is one of the most important health goals for adults in their 60s and 70s. Think of this movement as an investment in your future. With each rep, you're not just burning fat, you're building the strength to live, move, and age on your own terms. If you've made it this far, take a moment to appreciate the progress you've already made, because showing up, listening, and learning is where real transformation begins. Today, you discovered 5 safe, powerful exercises designed specifically for adults over 50. These weren't high-impact or trendy fads. They were practical, proven movements that help your body burn fat, build strength, and stay mobile in the years ahead. From the gentle power of weighted walking to the full-body efficiency of modified squats, you now have a complete routine that works with your body, not against it. But remember this: the secret isn't intensity, it's consistency. Just a few minutes a day, done with the right form and the right mindset, can completely shift how you feel in your body. You don't need to chase soreness or exhaustion. What you need is steady progress, rooted in movements that keep you strong, safe, and supported. So, if you're ready to feel more in control of your health, don't let this be the end. Let it be the beginning. Hit that like button if this video helped you, and be sure to subscribe for more science-backed exercises made just for your stage of life. And finally, remember this: it's never too late, you're never too old, and your body hasn't given up on you. Stay strong, keep moving, and I'll see you in the next video. You've got this.